Welcome to Happy Hour. Today we're talking about masculine and feminine energies. Discovering where we weigh. Are you a little more masculine? Are you a little more feminine? And guess what? It has nothing to do with gender. We all have those energies. It just depends on how much of one and how much of the other. And today we're going to talk about how do we strengthen both of them so we're more at a balance, so we can discover new parts of us and be stronger in our body and stronger with everything we do. Because if we're working more on one side than the other, we're always going to attract what we are weakest at. So if we want to attract a balance, we want to be in balance, right? We want to be who we want to put out to the world and how we want others to treat us. It's all about discovering who you are and creating a happy balance. So what better way than a happy hour when we all get together and talk about things that bring us happy. I love to be here and give tips and tools to be your best self, right? To feel happy daily. All righty. So as we start out every happy hour, let's put our feet on the ground and close our eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths and get grounded in our bodies so we can be ready to learn something new. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice deep breaths where you are bringing in love, bringing in light, and letting go of whatever is not serving you. Whatever happened a minute before you arrived today or a month before. And whatever you have coming in front of you, let's be present here so we can open our hearts and our minds and learn something new. Now, when you take that inhale and exhale, really feel it all throughout your body. Give your whole body some love and some light and some breath. We really want to get into our body because we're going to be asking ourselves some questions. And we're going to want some answers. So while you're here in this energy, just ask yourself, am I more feminine? Or am I more masculine? We all have an internal yes or no. And when I feel the no, it feels constricted, like I feel like a pressure. But when I feel yes, I feel light and excited. And I don't even have to question it. It's like, yes. And now, just to get into our heart so we can learn something new, let's think of something that we're grateful for. Something that brought us joy today. Something that you enjoyed and just lit you up and helped and inspired you to feel good. And when you're ready, open your eyes. It's never too late for a little bit of deep breathing, huh? To just get yourself in your body and feeling good. So it's super windy here. I'm in a small RV and I'm hoping that it's not too noisy with my mic. So all you out there, if you can't hear me very well or all you hear is wind, please wave your hand and give me a little comment. Alrighty, so I pulled a card today and it's all about my dreams are the signature to my potential. We all have big dreams, right? We all have things that we want to happen. To increase the potential of this dream is to get to know you, right? Get to know all parts of us, our feminine, our masculine, our strong, our weak, everything. to get to know all parts of us and strengthen those parts that maybe we've ignored for a while, or maybe we don't like so much about ourselves. So this is all discovering who we are. So masculine and feminine energies. So what is a masculine energy? What are some traits? It's the left side of your body. So masculine is always the left side of your body and the left brain. So it's math and analytical thinking and problem solving and yes or no. It is your yang of your life. So power yoga, doing things with power, doing things with strength. It's your logical thinking. It's your reason, your action. You're focused, you're disciplined, you're driven, you're active. You take an active part in your life. You go, you're a go-getter, you go get things done. You're purpose-driven. You put your mind set on something that you want to happen and you go get it. You have common sense. You need your thoughts validated. So those thoughts in your head that are playing out, you really need to talk them out. You need someone to say, yes, I understand. I hear you. Your success in your life is equal to money. So you feel successful when you're making money. You can be insensitive. You are very powerful. You have a me first mentality. Right? I take care of me first. I get things done, and then I'm here for other people. Hello from Washington. My mom's on. Hello, Mama. You are a surface thinker, so you don't get deep. You know, whatever comes up from you from the surface, you just say. You're task-oriented, and you're present in the moment. So right now, you are here with me right now. You're not doing many things at one time. So feminine energy, that's the right side of your body. That's the creativity. That's the get lost in your thoughts and dreaming and imagination and the woo-woo. That's all feminine energy. It is your yin, right? So you hear of yin yoga. What is that? It's slow movements and deep stretching, holding for long periods of time. So it's relaxation. You listen to your intuition. You're very in tune with your intuition and your feelings, your gut feelings. You're nurturing, you're healing, you're calm. You have a calmness about you. You're emotionally aware. So you're very aware of your emotions. You feel your emotions. You're a good communicator. You need to feel heard. Your success in life is determined by how much love you have around you, right? How many friends and family and how many people support you and how many people show up at your dinner party. You know, it's all about friends and family and love. You're very creative. You're sensitive, right? Some of us are hypersensitive if we have too much feminine energy. You're apologetic. You're constantly apologizing for everything and for yourself. You're open, right? Open to new ideas, open to anything. You're not closed off. You're patient. You're caring. You're compassionate. You're flexible. You give away your power, right? You just hand it off to others. You put others before you. You talk about your feelings and you like to get deep, right? You like to have those deep conversations with your friends. You're a multitasker. You're rarely doing one thing at a time, and you're either focused in the past of what just happened or way in the future of what's about to happen. So as you can see, there's good things and bad things about both these energies, but when we're too much of one thing, right, you can see where that could be a problem, right? If we're hypersensitive and we don't take a stand and we are constantly feeling our feelings and not feeling very like go-getter, let's get up, let's get shit done, then we're not going to be that successful, right? Are we going to be able to own our own business? So we tend to attract people that are extremely masculine to balance us, right? Because we're too much feminine. So how, if you're too feminine, how do you bring out your masculinity? So play, More playing, like when we were kids, you know, we had tons of toys and we loved to play with them. So people that have a lot of toys and they like to play are very masculine. Exercise, and we're talking about like going out for a long run, right? It takes a lot of strength. Or lifting weights is masculine energy. Sports, you play a lot of sports, you do martial arts, you love to fix things. You are really, anything with money, financial investments, talking about money, financial planning, anything that has to do with money. You like to build things and you do one thing at a time and you do it really good, right? You go out to the garage and you're fixing something, and when you fixed it, you go into the next thing and you're here now. Okay, so all those things, if I say them out loud and you're like, yeah, I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that. What I'm trying to inspire in you today is, okay, if you don't have any toys that you play with, how can you play more in your life? How can you, instead of be working so much, how can you play? What do you like to do that is fun? Have more fun in your life. And that's how you're going to bring out some more of your masculine energy. Instead of going home and cleaning the house, right? Go home and do something fun that you find fun first. How to bring out your femininity. People that are extremely masculine, these are ways to bring that out. Spend more time and energy on your self-care, right? Taking long baths, pampering yourselves. Go get a massage. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Anything to pamper yourself and take care of yourself, that is a feminine act, a feminine energy, self-love, right? Anything to love yourself. Give yourself a hug. Give other people a hug. Express yourself creatively, like dancing, singing, dressing up for a night out, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, all those things, ways to express yourself. Getting tattoos, got plenty of those. Express your emotions, right? If we're feeling something, talk about it. Find someone to talk to. That is feminine energy. Journaling is feminine energy. It's another way to get our feelings out. Plan an event. Right? So we have little things where we can plan an event and then we can execute it. So planning the event is feminine, but executing it is masculine. And we tend to delegate, but instead, why don't we dabble a little bit and say, okay, what was one thing I can do to execute this planning stage so I can bring out a little bit more of my masculine? Or if I'm usually the executor, the person that gets up on stage and starts talking, how can I plan this event? How can I put some energy into planning the event? So how do we create balance? Creating balance is, number one, being aware of what energy do you have more of. So being aware of who you are, getting to know you, getting to know your weaknesses and your strengths, accepting where you are at. So I am more feminine, so I accept that I'm more feminine. And I find that the things that are more masculine are not so much things that I enjoy. But what I'm discovering, because I'm in a situation right now where I'm having to bring my masculine energy out more, discovering that when I think of like something like fixing something, I think of it as the way someone else would do it. But instead, if I get creative and I put my energy into it and fixing it in a way that I know how and that feels good to me, then it feels fun, right? It's something I enjoy doing. So it's just being creative with the way you think, the energies you bring in. Challenge your thinking. So I love this. A great way to get to know yourself is try to do something you've always done in a different way, right? We're all routine driven. We do everything the same every day. We put things away in the same place. How about change it up a little bit and discover there may be a new way? And this is one thing I love about meeting someone new or being in a new relationship is you see the person that you are creating this relationship doing something in a different way than you would. And instead of judging or saying, why are you doing it that way? This is the good way, is the way I'm doing it. Ask some questions. Where did you learn that? Why do you do it that way? And sometimes you will discover, I'm going to try that. That makes a lot of sense. And you do it that way and you discover something you never knew, right? Work to balance yourself before you get into a relationship. So this is super important. Getting to know yourself. It all surrounds putting yourself first and getting to know yourself. Get to know your strengths and weaknesses. Get to know what you like to do and don't like to do before you attract someone into your life. Because if we don't know who we are, we have no idea what we're attracting, right? We want to put out to the world what we want to attract. So my weaknesses are things that I don't enjoy. I want to attract a partner that likes those things so we make a beautiful balance. And that person enjoys those things. That's also important. So something I look to someone else to do for me, you want to make sure they enjoy doing that. And that way we both feel like we're taking care of each other. It's a beautiful relationship. It's a balance. It works really well together. Find hobbies or jobs that challenge your weaknesses. So like I said, if you don't tend to have very much fun or go out and play or just go kick a soccer ball, try it. How do you know that you're not going to like it till you do it? So try to strengthen your weaknesses by bringing maybe some more masculine into your day or some more feminine into your day. Balance breath. So what this does, and we've talked about this before when we went over meditating, but it connects your left and right side of your brain. So we tend to just, if we're right brain thinkers, very creative, we stay there all day long. And we really want to wake up our left side of our brain. So there is a way to breathe where you can breathe in one nostril and breathe out the nostril. And you're literally, every time you take a breath, you're going back and forth. And what it is hitting both hemispheres of the brain, and it just wakens everything up. So any kind of deep breathing is beautiful for bringing out your feminine and masculine energies because you're just breathing life into your body and waking things up. Never go wrong with breath and meditation. Get outside in nature and move your body. Right? Go outside, breathe in the fresh air, look at the beauty around you, and go for a nice walk and move your body. And anything that comes up for you, really feel it. If you feel like running off or jumping on a swing set or dancing or doing jumping jacks, whatever comes up for you, do it. We tend to just look around and say, is this appropriate? Or this isn't something I usually do. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Do it anyway. Go out of your norm and try something new. You just might surprise yourself. Feel all your senses. This is one thing I love to do when I take nature walks. So I will ask myself, what do I see? What do I feel? What do I smell? What do I taste? Use all your senses when you're doing things. It really wakens everything up and once again brings life, and you discover new things that you never knew before. Like, how many times do we pay attention to what we're smelling while we're walking around? Unless, of course, it's a very bad smell we can't ignore. Or what are we hearing? How about close your eyes and really listen? When you close off one sense and really focus on another one, it heightens. It gets really loud. I experienced this on a personal level when I went to a meditation retreat. It was a silent meditation retreat for 10 days, so we couldn't talk. We also couldn't make eye contact. So what got really loud? Sounds. Oh my gosh. We would be in the dining hall and I could hear people chewing. And I mean, gosh, I've been in cafeterias, I've been in food courts. I never hear people chew. But when you're quiet and you can't talk and all you can focus is on chewing, it gets very loud. People walking, opening and closing doors, everything, that sense got very, very loud. And then after the 10 days when I actually could speak, oh my gosh, hearing people's voices was so loud and so crisp. It's like you paid attention so much to the tone of their voice, right? Not so much what they were saying, but how it sounded. It was very interesting. Delegate or hire help. So we tend to, I'm a business owner, and when I start a new business, you feel like you have to do everything yourself, whether it's a strength or a weakness, which is good, right? We're learning new things. But if you're not enjoying doing it, what you are going to produce is not going to be your best work because you're not enjoying doing it. So it's really important to discover that in yourself and delegate and ask for help. And if you can, hire someone to help you out. We talked about learning something new. Create a business. What better way to bring out your masculine and feminine energy? Because creating a business is a relationship, right? So it brings out all your weaknesses. You discover what you're strong at, what you're weak at, and where you need more work. And you learn so much about yourself and you grow. It's like starting a relationship, creating business. It's all the same. Having a child, getting a pet, all these things are huge things for growth. So we talked about masculine energy. We talked about feminine energy. Now ask yourself, am I more feminine? Am I more masculine? How can I bring out that energy a little more today? They say that the best equation is a 40-60, right? So if I can stay at 60% feminine and get 40% masculine, I'm doing good. It's rarely you will see someone 50-50, right? So I inspire you today to go out and do something in an energy that you feel you're not so strong at and see what it does for you. And please let me know. I would love to know what happens. So we're coming up on the end of my BOGO sale, which is my 28 Habits to Happy program. So it's a buy one, get one free. And the reason I did this through Mother's Day week, so it ends on Saturday, is because I have found that we are better as a team, right? Everyone likes someone to keep them accountable and do things with each other. It's more fun. So going through this program together and getting a new happy habit every single day and then discussing it with someone else and trying it out together is such a beautiful equation, and it's more fun, right? Growing is hard. Growing takes time. Growing, you need someone there to talk about your experience. I am here for you, but so are your friends and family. So it's fun to go through it with someone else. So right now it's a BOGO sale until Saturday. So please check it out. Reach out if you have any questions. And there you go, masculine and feminine energy. I hope you found this helpful. And until next time, thank you so much for joining. Love you all. Bye-bye.